Hey y'all, Jim Pankey here with an old classic, Lady of Spain. And I kind of wanted to tackle this one. It has some new ideas maybe I haven't shown you before. And plus, it's just a fun banjo song. And this will give you a break that I think most of you that's been through my lessons and ready for a little bit something different, this might just be the one. Also, I'll show you a couple of different things as we go through, as I think about it, and be sure to listen to other recordings of this. Alan Shelton has a great recording of it, so does Carl Jackson. So go check those out. Also, if you like this sort of thing, be sure to hit a like button and leave a comment. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, do that. And if you want to get notifications, well, ring the bell. Now let's get into this song. We're in standard G tuning, or somewhere thereabouts, and we're in the key of C. So it starts with, this is what I start for the lead in is. You've got some options, but I start with just on the and so that's a pinch on 1 and 2. Third string open, third string at the second fret, and then the second string open, or you could pinch that 1 and 2. So you have, if you wanted that, and then you're going to put that index finger down. Social finger just going to kind of hang around there for a minute, and we're going to hit 2. And then we're going to hammer to 2, 2, 5, 2, 1, 5. So 2, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5. Notice we pick that up on the second part of that roll. And then social finger, third string, second fret, and index finger on the right hand. So 2, 5, 1. Second string, and then the index finger goes down. So that all sounds like. And then we're going to slide up to that note right there, and that's kind of a G7 chord, but we're just moving that ring finger up to the third fret on the first string, pick that. And then we're going to grab our D minor chord. So that is index on the second fret, third string, social finger, second string, third fret, and ring finger, first string, third fret. And then so hit your second fret, third string, and then 1, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do a little forward roll, but we're going to be inside. So the roll is 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do a 302 lick, but we're not going to do the 2. And I'm going to start that with my index finger since it's there. So 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. So it's just forward and reverse roll. And then 3, 5, 1. Third string, second fret. Pinch 1 and 2, open. And then, now we're going to do a Jim Pankey lick. Not that these all aren't, but some are borrowed, some just kind of fall out of my fingers, and sometimes they're a little odd. And this one's going to reach up to the fourth string with your index. So if you don't like it, maybe you can hunt something else that'll work. But I think it's a useful lick. So the lick sounds like. So it's 3, and then pick that up. 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 1. And 4 is ring finger, third fret. So that sounds like. All right. just a hammer on from to 4th string, 2nd fret. 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. And now we're going to do our A sequence. Now, when you're doing this slow, it's going to sound dissonant. When you do it faster, it'll sound dissonant but crunchy. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and then if the dissonance really, really bothers you, I'll show you how to do it without that. So I'm grabbing the 2nd and 3rd string at the 2nd fret, and I'm doing a forward roll, 3, 2, 1, and then pick up the index, and then ring finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret, 4, 2, and then 4, 2. So. Or you could do 4, 1, either way. If you don't like that dissonance, you can hold that 2nd string down at the, so you're going to use your ring finger to hold that down. And then you have to reach over with your pinky to get that. I just let those dissonant notes ring. And then you're going to pick that up. You're going to reach to the 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret. And then, so 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 1. So that, without me singing over it. See how, so it's cool. Practice it. I think you'll find it useful, and you will get used to some of that dissonance. But if not, you can always hold that E string down if you wanted. If you wanted to do that, your choice. It's always your choice. And then we need to go to our D minor. So 4 at the 3rd fret, open. Grab our D minor, and then that roll 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2. Stop right there. Slide that ring finger up to make a D chord. Pinch that. All 3 strings. 5, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then that inside roll. 5, 3, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2. And then we're going to do a little Reno sounding thing. So my fingers are on 5, 5, 4. Pinch, pinch, slide back again. And then it walks up. Any way you want to walk up, we're going back to the very beginning. So you can, or you can just do it open. Your choice. It'll sound good, I promise you. Back to the beginning. So we're going to finish that roll out this time. Then a 302 lick. 5, 3, 5, 1. So 3, 2, 1, 5. Grab a C chord, pinch it. Slide from, so that's 2 to 5. Hit 1. And then we're going to slide from there to 8. Hit your 1st string, that's C. So, and you can pinch that last one if you wanted to. I don't. And then come back up here for the C chord, and I do a 3. And I just play that as a quick little triplet, just like that. So let me play through the whole thing for you really slowly. Well, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you'll take this tune and figure it out. I would jump into Strum Machine, and I'll leave a link for that down there as well, and watch the chord changes, and go listen to Carl Jackson, go listen to Alan Shelton play it, and just think of the melody as it's going, and just, I just know you can do it. Practice a bunch. And if you do, work it out. And I'd love to hear your version. So be sure to share that in the comments. All right, folks. We'll see you next time.